Hello everybody and welcome back to the final quarterfinal of the Extreme Masters World Championship. We're in the middle of a crazy series between Liquid TaeJa and StarCraft. We have TaeJa, who's currently up 2 games to 1.
And it's been absolutely incredible so far, especially the first 2 games, going that long and being so close the whole way through, and then the last game life just shows TaeJa, no, I'm not going to roll over and die 3-0 to you. Not today, my friend. And he will fight back into the series.
And what a map that we're going to go on to now to go into the next game to decide whether we finish it or whether we're going to the final map. It is going to be Frost, which is a fantastic map for both of these players, and we'll talk about that in a moment once we get into this. Is down here to the bottom left-hand side, playing for Team StarCraft from Korea, is the Red Zerg. It's life!
And in the top left, currently up 2-1, the blue Terran player showing some incredible resilience so far in these games. It is Liquid TaeJa.
So, Liquid wrecked. This map, Frost, is the most favored map out of all maps that pro gamers have played within the Extreme Masters and the World Championship Series, parallel to each other. Why is that?
I mean, it's been around for a while, and also I feel like it's a very balanced map. So not a lot of races want to veto it, because it's like a pretty fair fight most of the time. So I think that pretty much explains it. It's a very neutral 4-player map that traditionally everybody likes playing on those.
All right, follow-up question. These positions, because of course on this map, 4-player, you can spawn in any one of the top corner locations or bottom corner locations. What do you think about this then for StarCraft Life?
I think that these positions are reasonable for Life. Like, cross position is probably better for him, but he will have an easy access to his 3rd base and it will not be too exposed. But the problem here is, where does he take the 4th base? Does he go to the right side of the map, which is very far away and there's a high ground right next to that base? Or does he go to the inner 4th, which is very close to TaeJa? And the same thing for TaeJa is about, where is he going to take his 3rd base? Is he going to take it towards Life and then just keep pushing, pushing, pushing? Or will he take it further away? And I think a lot of that will dominate the flow of the game.
All right, well, the opening build order here for TaeJa has changed up. Coming into the 4th game here, we have a command center first, and barracks, and then gas. So this is pretty much the same as a Reaper opening, just without the Reaper, because he's going to be going up towards a couple Marines and then the factory, the command center, and should be playing it out very, very similar. So both players looking for macro and economy-focused openings here. And actually, from Life, squeezes in the 3rd hatchery here.
Incredible economical play from Life, getting that 3rd base so fast.
Yeah.
And this is all because he saw that there's no Reaper on the way, so he doesn't have to really worry about anything for now. And he'll be able to go get his queens and just keep droning for a very long time against this opening.
And, well, he's got until the Hellions come out to do whatever he wants. And we'll see that it should be just complete drone production coming out from him. I wouldn't be very surprised if he turns this into any form of aggression, but having this 3rd hatchery down, that's a lot more lava. That's a lot more, as you say, the D word, your favorite word.
Indeed. Anyone's favorite.
Everyone's favorite word, drones. 6 lings, additional to the 2 that are already out.
Yeah,
Liquid erect.
That's a lot of links, and TaeJa needs to make a bunker very, very soon, but with him seeing that 3rd hatchery, is he really going to be in the mindset that he will need that bunker super quick? Maybe not, and it doesn't look like he's making it so far. The SCV will come back, and this SCV should make the bunker. Yes, it does, but Life might have a little bit of a timing here where you can get the links inside TaeJa's Marines and do some damage.
This would be a great start here for Life. He's got 8 circlings out. He's waiting for them to be together there, it looked like. He's waiting for the wolf pack, but he's going in. There's 20 seconds left on that bunker. If that completes, then the Marines are fine. But here we go. He's going to move in. He sees the bunker building, and he is not confident to go in.
Look at that, he's baiting the Marines. He wants the Marines to chase the links, but TaeJa is not going to fall for it. And actually, TaeJa immediately double supply depot, so yep. TaeJa is not going to fall for this. And this is not good for Life. Like, these links could have been drones, so this is a less favorable start for him. And now the Hellions are on the way. And actually, look at that. There's a starport, and there's double gas being taken. So TaeJa, upon seeing these 3 hatcheries, is like, hey man, you are spread really thin. And if I control my Hellions and my Banshee correctly, I might be able to take advantage from that.
But on the flip side, his third command turret is delayed because he built, 3 extra supply depots really, really early on, and a bunker which he didn't really build at all in the previous games as well. So, yeah, I mean, I think that this is decent.
This is a big commitment from TaeJa, and I think we're going to see him go up to like a lot of Hellions, and Life normally uses only Zerglings. If he does not get a Roach Warren in this game, then this could be very, very difficult. And with TaeJa controlling those Hellions, once you get about 8 with the Banshee, you can kill so many Zerglings, so Life is going to have to be super careful.
And he doesn't have any creep spread yet, Rhett. He's still on just 3 Queens.
Also, no Overlords were able to get into the main base to see this coming at all. And so far, TaeJa has played so much 3CC that, it's really going to be up to Life. And look at that, he does throw down the Roach Warren, which is a saving grace for him. If he managed to get Roaches out, he'll have a lot easier time dealing with this. And wow, slow Zerglings killing not 1, but 2 Hellions there.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Somebody put the brakes on. That's not meant to happen. 2 Zerglings get roasted there, but 2 Hellions were killed before to just slow Zerglings, and that would have been 6. So
yeah, that takes the sting out of this Hellion harass for sure in the early game, and I'm not sure what happened there for TaeJa, but his Banshee now will make his way to the natural, and the lair is not even started, and there are no Spore Crawlers anywhere in sight, so this Banshee can do a lot of damage, Sean.
Yeah, that's going to be terrible for these drones. I would hate to be a drone. And here we go. So Spore Crawler's thrown down immediately. Cloak is not far away from finishing. And this Banshee's going to have a field day. And then on top of that, you got the Hellion still floating around. There are 3 Roaches that popped out to help deal with them. But here they are. If they're able to get into that drone line, in combination with the Banshee that's already killed 5 workers, this is a good start here for the Liquid men.
But that Spore Crawler does end up finishing. And now actually his Queen that is in range of the Banshee. TaeJa has to be careful. Oh my god, he loses the Banshee. And with that first Banshee going down and Life being up to 3 bases and up to 56 drones, he has now officially defended TaeJa's Hellion Banshee. And like we said earlier, it was a big investment. The 3rd command center is done, but it's a lot later than it could have been. And so far, this looks very good for Life. And that 2nd Banshee tries to fly into the natural. That Queen has to be very careful. That Queen should not step off creep.
Lady, put your shoes back on and get over there. And it looks like this Queen is not going to last long.
That's a nice pickup for TaeJa, and he will harass these drones just a little bit more, but the Spore covers pretty much everything. Same thing in the main base, and TaeJa not getting so much done with this at all so far. And also the creep spread has not really been denied. The upgrades are better for Life. Everything is looking great for Life.
Yes, just overall a good start here for him. As you said, TaeJa put a lot of money into this little bit of aggression that we've seen come out from him, but he didn't really get the return of the investment into these units. And we're about to see Life go up to the layer. You can very easily throw down the Spire. I'm not sure if you got the Baneling Nest down yet or not, but you can easily throw that down in a couple of next few seconds. And look towards his 2 upgrades. He's actually moving forward with these links. Hellions are going to come back to help defend. But of course, Life always manages to find a way to wrap around the Hellions to pick off a couple or not. But TaeJa is quite well defended with 15 Marines out and a couple of Medivacs.
Yeah, and the 4th base has been thrown down for Life. The double Medivacs will go and try to do some more damage, but Life is looking great to defend this.
Oh, look at this sneaky little play by Life. He's kept those Lings and Roaches up there. The units have moved across the map, and Life goes in to do something, and he's going to get quite a few workers here if he targets them down.
Yeah, at the same time, though, his 4th base is under attack, and he does not have enough Lings at home to defend this. And the Roaches and Lings will get cleaned up, but how many workers have gone down? I believe about 8.
7 workers have gone down there. Is that worth it for losing your 4th?
No, I don't think so. This 4th being so well timed was a big thing for Life, and losing it was not something he wanted to happen. Now the Marines get surrounded, and TaeJa will have to back off, but definitely a very good trade for TaeJa there.
Well, 2-2. Again, just like in the previous game, quite far ahead compared to TaeJa. And I'm just looking in TaeJa's structures. He does have the armory, just not the 2-2 on the way. The longer that doesn't start, the better it's going to be for Life there. And we do see it start. He's got a minute window. And a minute is 60 seconds, as Artosis told me earlier, and that's a long time in StarCraft.
Indeed, it is a really long time, but so far TaeJa does want to put on some pressure. There are a few Banelings there. He will try to target them, and he does a good job so far. The Baneling speed just now being started. But TaeJa loses a few more Marines there than he should have, I think.
And Ling's doing quite well here, and there's a lot more on the way as well. Mutalisk, 7 of them are about to join this. But TaeJa putting on some nice pressure here.
And actually, this 4th base is in a bit of trouble once again. The Marines take out all the Banelings, and The mutas are now done, but there's almost nothing on the ground. 28 links in the production tab, but TaeJa just runs forward.
He's got to not lose his mutalisks. Already lost one, he's lost the banelings, and that's a lot of medivacs here. And remember, this is Life's tournament here. He does not want to lose just to this small movement out. The Ling's getting close, and a couple of roaches, emergency roaches get built as well to help out. Mulis dying here, and he pulls them back, but even with good micro, loses a lot here, and TaeJa just rallying across, waypointing across. And all of a sudden, the good game, as you described from Life, has turned quite sour.
Yeah, and Life kind of just gets caught with his pants down there without any banelings, and now TaeJa is just stimming these Marines forward relentlessly. There's a constant stream of units coming from his ways towards the Life base, but the 2-2 will now finish as well with the baneling speed, so now Life has a better fighting chance against this, and he will actually manage to save his 4th base, which is a big deal.
Yeah, he saves his 4th base, he's still got a lot of units pumping out, and as you can see now, 2-2 has completed. And baneling speed not even that far away either, but the Mulis count is low. This has been a great set of trades here for TaeJa. And he's going to be able to defend this here from now.
Yeah, like you said, there's no mutas, and these roaches are not something that Life wanted to make at all.
Yeah.
So TaeJa does not have to worry at all about being harassed. For the next, I don't know, 5 minutes, he can probably just keep attacking, and now there are some mutas, but not quite enough to do anything about these medevacs.
And look at that opportunity for Life to use those 2-2 upgrades is gone, because we're about to see 2-2 complete here for TaeJa. Hellbats and Thor's been added into the mix, as well as Blue Flame.
And TaeJa's been busy adding barracks. His production is about to ramp up heavily. He's making the Hellbats once again. He's got the Thors, and all is missing from his play right now is a 4th base, and it will get thrown down. But Life, his 4th base being so close towards TaeJa, this could be a problem.
Yeah, and he's going to try and take this fight and defend, but he's also got Lings on the counter-attack here, and somehow he's going to find his way past the natural. He's going to try and enter the main base or the natural mineral. I'm not too sure yet, but good trades again there by TaeJa.
And once again, Life loses all his banelings, and if there's no banelings, then these 2-2 Marines are so scary.
Yeah, and there's 4 banelings getting morphed in, but they're going to get stopped immediately. Amule's going down. Life has got into the SCV line. He's destroyed all the SCVs on the natural. He's into the main base, destroying SCVs there as well, but he needs to hold the front line as well. These roaches with their +2 carapace are helping out a little bit here to hold the defense strong, and he is starting to take a supply lead. And there is a lot of units being made here by Life with more and more Lings and Mutalisks and roaches added on. He does push this back, and now we're pushing this back and looking at how many workers he's killed in this game, adding on an extra, I don't know, an extra 10, 12 workers there, disrupting the mining.
Yeah, but look at TaeJa's 3rd base. He still has so many SCVs, and now his 3-3 is on the way. The Hive is not being close to being done. There's no real Mutalisk threat.
In there again.
He just keeps finding ways.
Life always finds a way, so I've been told, Red. And he's in that mineral line again. He's got Lings on the left-hand side. And this is trademark Life. We'll do these run-arounds. We'll do these counter-attacks. We'll manage to survive. He gets a wrapper on the Thor and says, all right, if you're going to stand there by yourself with no friends, I'm going to pick you off, and he does. And now the big point is 3-3 is on the way. A 4th is trying to be established for TaeJa.
Yeah, really well done with the creep, will deny that. And now there's actually starting to be a lot more mutas. There's 11 now, it's still not that scary. But is there a turret into natural? No, there is not. And he will pick up, once again, more SCVs.
There are no turrets anywhere because of the rally point and the waypoint stand that we've seen from TaeJa, the relentless aggression. He just didn't build any because he was so focused on controlling. And of course now Life has climbed up quite big in supply. Look at the difference between the two of them, 30 supply difference. The baneling count's going to start to skyrocket now this 4th base is mining. He's got another big setup here.
There's also a drop on the 3rd base of Life. There's just so much action once again between these two guys. You have to remember that a lot of supply is in these 9 roaches and these banelings at the 3rd base, trying to get more SCVs, and they will get just a couple. At the same time, Muta's trying to deny the 4th base, and a drop for TaeJa into Life's 3rd base.
God, action absolutely everywhere on each of their 3rd bases, and then the main force of Life fighting the main force of TaeJa. And it looks like Life isn't going to do anything about the drop for now. He's going to go in and attack, and this is a good wraparound with these Lings, and they get fantastic wraparounds here. Are there going to be enough banelings to support the units in the sky? And for the time being, it doesn't look like it, as TaeJa will be able to push his back, but he kills the command center, and that is so big not to be able to mine from that 4th base. We saw that happen earlier on in the series.
Yeah, once again, Life finds a lot of success just attacking the 4th base of TaeJa like he did on Yonsu. And
but
now
the counter-attack.
Yeah, TaeJa is on the counter-attack, and there are how many banelings?
4 on the way, 7 on the way.
That's not that many. I was expecting like 30, but
Well, we're about to find out. Life says, all right, I don't think I can fight this right now. Time to go for a counterattack, as I always do. And he's on the third. He's going to wrap around. He's going to get to the Thor. He's trying to target down the command center, and he's going to pick off that Thor there. But at the same time, TaeJa has destroyed the fourth base of his opponent, and now we need to see that bank up in the top right for Life, spent on Banelings, bro. He needs those rolling in. He needs the detonations on those Marines.
The third orbital falls, and this is essentially TaeJa's last attack in this game. There is quite a few Banelings. TaeJa has to control this perfectly. The
There's a tank in the back as well. He can always use for support. He spreads quite well. There's only a few Banelings left, and I think they're all gone. That's a drone with Vespian gas. That isn't going to help. And TaeJa stands strong. 20 more Lings coming in. The tank is support. Is this when TaeJa goes 3-1, or we got a game 5? I don't even know right now.
Look at
this is
TaeJa's
incredibly close.
There are mutas and Lings everywhere still on TaeJa's base, but TaeJa just keeps attacking. Is now in the natural.
Those mulas, do they not need to come back to pick off that tank? He needs these Banelings to connect. Here they come. And if he gets rid of the tank, maybe the Banelings can detonate onto this. 12 additional Lings, another big stim, and a pickup there. Oh, he could fly into the mulas if he targets down the medivacs. He gets it. Oh, that was a lot of Marines that went down there, Rat.
It was a lot of Marines, but still these Marines are 3-3, so they can fight very well against mutas. And right now, Life only mining from his third base. There's so much blue on the mini-map as well.
TaeJa may start to walk away with this. The reinforcements coming down. He's going to get the tank, but the Thor and the extra Marines coming in. I don't think, even though Life has a supply advantage, that's in drones right now. It's not army supply.
No, this is incredibly close, and TaeJa has such a large army. Once again, he will step on creep, but there's just not that many Banelings, only 2 of them.
Yeah, there's 2 there that they are, well, not the best Banelings. Let's just go ahead and say that. There's 9 more on the way. TaeJa's deep on creep. Mulis being traded off. You don't really want that to happen. Here they come. 3 Banelings or so coming from behind. Transfusions go on the Mulis, and the Banelings come in. They do get a decent connection there, and he cleans up the Marines for now. But he's got to deal with the Thor and the reinforcements. The medivacs are going down as well. Every single one. Oh, the Thor escapes. The Thor escapes.
This is so incredibly close. And remember, TaeJa does have mules behind us for now.
Yeah, he's mining from his third base.
To hold on.
He's mining from his third base. The Thor is going to get picked off as well. He brings down 1 Mulis can trade off, and then another one goes down, and these are so cost-efficient trades for TaeJa, considering he's mining from this base up here. 7 Marines, 8 Marines, 11 Marines, 2 medivacs, a Hellbat, 1,700 minerals a minute compared to Life, who is struggling in this game. He is dying at this point. The supplies have equaled up a little bit, but here we see Life. He's into the mineral line. That's what he needs, but not too many SCBs die there.
No, TaeJa responds well this time, and Life right now, he's probably thinking, oh, what do I do now? TaeJa is flying his orbital once again to his 4th base, and he will just keep ramping up his production. And Life on 1 mining base right now with not even that many minerals left, no other hatcheries going up. How is he going to find a way to get enough units?
It looks like he was starting to make a couple of decent trades there, Red, but the economy is too heavily in favor. We do have the 2 Ling counterattack, as we've seen throughout all of this game. It was 20, but only 2 now, and they get blown to pieces by this Widow Mine.
And by now, we are actually up to 69 worker skilled and 55 worker skilled. These guys do not let each other mine in peace at all. But look at TaeJa's army, it is so scary.
5 Mutalisks, well, for Life, and 4 Banelings. TaeJa is rocking up the Korean army. 27 Marines, 5 Hellbats, 3 medivacs. This army shall not be stopped, and he is coming down to take his place in the semi-finals. And I don't think Life can find a way this time. 13 Banelings is his answer. Will these be the units to turn this around, to maybe beat this army and then reach the economy of his opponent? I'm finding it hard to believe so, as the spread comes in, the split comes in, and TaeJa is going to stand strong today. 3 games to 1, goes to the top 4 of the Inter-Stream Masters, and will face off in the next round against the BlizzCon champion SOS, and eliminates Life and extends his winning streak against Artel Life.
What an incredible performance by TaeJa, as well as Life. These guys put on an amazing show. Constant Ling attacks, drops. And I feel like Life, you know, he played very well in that game. He found himself in a nice position, but he didn't mark enough Banelings, and TaeJa just taking full advantage and stimming forward and being ruthless. And there the crowd goes crazy for TaeJa. Deservedly so.
Crowd seemed to be behind Life originally, but with TaeJa being able to stop him, please make some noise for TaeJa! He goes to greet the audience. And now, Rhett, the top 4 we have at the Inter-Stream Masters World Championship, which we will be going into soon, is absolutely remarkable. CJ Hero versus Pult. What a great semi-final that is. And then the BlizzCon champion versus TaeJa. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Terran versus Protoss, and some of the best of their race. And it's going to be absolutely incredible. TaeJa, Player of the Year 2013. And he proves it once again. He's just so consistent all the time. He always goes far. He never really disappoints unless he has wrist problems, but he's looking so strong right now.
And I mean, TaeJa won, what, 5 tournaments in the last 9 months or so? That's incredible. And then we had a little bit of doubts with his games against Stardust yesterday, but I think those doubts are gone. And it is now time to hear from the man himself on stage, Liquid TaeJa.
Thank you. TaeJa, congratulations. Wonderful set of games. First 2 matches, very long games. After the first game, and you win that game. The second game looked like it was slipping away from you. What was the turning point for you?
첫 번째와 두 번째 반 되게 오래간 게임이었는데 첫 번째 반은 이기고 두 번째 반 아마 질 뻔했는데 언제 지금 이겼다고 생각했는지.
두 번째 판 승현이가 무리하게 무리군주를 가는 바람에 거기서 딱 싸움을 이기겠다 싶어서 싸웠는데 딱 이겼어.
So there was one fight in the second game where Live actually attacked and he was like, okay, if I take this fight I could win it, and there was the turning point.
Okay, so at 2-0, comfortable, everything looks great. You've already had 3 victories against Life in the last 3 matches. In fact, he's never beaten you in Heart of the Swarm. But then he comes back and he's always very aggressive. Were you worried at all at the end of the 3rd map? Did you suddenly think, okay, I need to keep calm now?
또 이때까지 라이브 선수한테 한 번도 안 졌는데 하드스 스웜에서 그래서 세 번째 판 들어갈 때 라이브 많이 공격적이었었잖아. 많이 공격했는데 너 언제 이거 아마 질 수 있다고 걱정했는지 요 베스트 5.
일단 세 번째 판도 제가 이겼다고 생각했는데 손이 갑자기 안 움직여가지고 지게 된 것 같아요. 네, 그래가지고 뭐 이 판 저도 다음 판 이기면 되지 이런 생각으로 했어요.
So actually, the 3rd game, he saw that he won it as well, but actually his hands didn't work that well, like his fingers and stuff. And he was like, okay, even if I lose this one, I just have to win the next one, then I'm through.
Okay, I mean, a little safety net there. You've never won the Intel Extreme Masters. You seem to have won everything else, though, but not the Intel Extreme Masters. Explain to me how much it would mean to win this one in particular.
이때까지 IEM은 우승을 못했는데 다른 대회는 우승했는데 IEM은 우승 못했는데 IEM 우승하는 거 얼마나 중요한 건지.
일단 제가 이번 IEM이 첫 참가거든요. 그래가지고 첫 참가만에 우승하면은 더 멋질 것 같은데 또 게다가 상금이 1억이라 더 우승하고 싶어요.
So it's actually his first IEM that he's attending, and it would be awesome when he actually wins his first attending IEM, and obviously the prize money with 100,000 is tempting as well.
Okay, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Liquid TaeJa. And he's gone, but don't go anywhere. We're going to a quick commercial break, but when we come back, we will have more StarCraft 2 action. It's the semi-finals next.